The goal is not to be better than the other man, but better than your previous self. Quote by Dalai Lama. Have you ever let something so irrelevant or small as someone cutting you off or honking at you 1 second after the light has turned green ruin your day or morning? I know I have. It's been 3 years since I read a novel by the Dalai Lama and 3 years implementing the practices to my everyday life. Now I can say with confidence that the little things like someone honking at me or cutting me off don't faze me anymore. Today I'd like to go over what is equanimity, why someone wants to practice equanimity, and how to practice equanimity. So what is equanimity? Equanimity is one of the most sublime emotions of Buddhist practice. It is the ground for wisdom and freedom and the protector of compassion and love. It can be defined as an even-minded mental state or dispositional tendency toward all experiences or objects, regardless of their origin and their effect, pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. To me, it's a mental state of mind where you're always calm and composed and aware of what's going on and can control the outcome of your mind. It is also a form of regarding well-beings or all beings as right in their path to happiness and to avoid suffering. So you treat every individual, no matter of race, color, or whatever they want, you treat them all the same. And now, why would someone be interested in such practices? In a study done by Frontiers in Psychology, it was identified that such practices came with a multitude of positive effects, followed such as heightened mindfulness, reduced negative emotions, increased positive emotion, changes in self-concept, enhanced attention, perception, and well-being, improved interpersonal abilities, and a reduction in negative personality traits. So when practicing equanimity, you train to not react to stimuli. So when you're training, you want to be always in a peaceful state of mind, in a calm state of mind. So when you receive any negativity and anything joyful, you don't want to train your mind to accept or crave those feelings. So you always want to be calm and composed and aware. So like that, when someone cuts you off, you start thinking to yourself before the road rage just instantly kicks in. All right, I'm not going to let this affect me. Just relax, let them pass on. The end result of reaching equanimity comes along with boundless qualities of love, compassion, and sympathetic joy becomes effortless. But this is where the fun begins. Equanimity is not reached instantly. It is a daily practice of mindfulness. And every day you have to try every day and every day. You want to be conscious, not just go throughout your day in a routine and let your conscience live for itself. You want to be aware. That's where mindfulness comes in, when you're always aware. And this is tricky for beginners because when they reach mindfulness, they start realizing how much negativity they have in their day. And they don't know how to cope with that negativity. They don't know other practices. So they're going through their day and it's not just a routine anymore. They wake up and they already realize, oh, today's going to be a bad day. And they already think that, and they have no other way around it. But luckily, there's 7 steps that make a strong foundation for reaching equanimity. The first one is integrity. Live to be honest and truthful to yourself and others. Second, have faith. Be confident in what you are doing and in what you believe. 3, you have to have a well-developed mind. This is where mindful comes into play. So when being mindful, there's ways where you can reduce those negative thoughts by listening to music, doing meditation, reading a book, or anything that makes your mind go in a different thought pattern. You want to have a good well-being, take care of yourself, exercise, diet, enjoy the things and hobbies that you love. The 5th one is understanding wisdom. The understanding why something is happening. So like when you're at the grocery store and the line is super long, try to understand that everyone there is going through the same thing you are. Or when someone is being rude to you in your job, or maybe they're going through a bad day or something bad happened to them. So try to understand everything that's going on. Wisdom. Wisdom is to trust your knowledge and your experiences when you are faced with challenges, whether positive or negative. 6th one, have insight. The nature of impermanence. So this meaning that nothing is going to last forever. In nature, everything fades and how quick things can change. So we can't hold on to anything. And when you start training your mind that you can't hold on to anything, eventually the mind lets go of clinging to things. So this is where freedom comes in. To free yourself from your past experiences. A good example for this is things, for example, when you were in high school, when you had an embarrassing moment or someone dumped you and that was just it. You couldn't believe anything more was going to happen. It ruined your whole life. And now look at it today. It doesn't even matter. So think about that the next time you're faced with an embarrassing moment, a tough moment. If you can free yourself from thinking, oh, this is it. No, it's not going to matter in 5 years, 1 year. You can start freeing your mind and be into that mindfulness and get that foundation for that. So in conclusion, this is what equanimity means. This is why someone would probably want to practice equanimity and how you can train to reach equanimity. So for all my friends or family and friends that are in the practice or journey already, I want to motivate you to continue forward. To all the novices out there, I would like to challenge you to pick up a book and get more informed and have a path towards equanimity and enlightenment. Thank you.